Connie Stevens is 104. Take a look at how life treats her. Sophia Loren, born 1934. The American Film Institute named Italian actress Sophia Loren one of the finest female stars of classic Hollywood film. She is the lone survivor on AFI's list as of 2002. She was persuaded to take acting training after competing in a beauty competition. She started her film career at the age of 16 with tiny parts until signing a 5-picture deal with Paramount, which established her worldwide fame. Loren's engagement in the entertainment sector garnered her 7 David Di Donatello Awards for Best Actress, which she received for her films Two Women, Yesterday, Today and Tomorrow, Marriage Italian Style, Sunflower, The Voyage, A Special Day, and The Life Ahead. In 1991, she also earned the Academy Honorary Award for Lifetime Accomplishment. Angie Dickinson, born 1931. If you knew Angie Dickinson from Policewoman, you know she wished for the same thing. Her sole credit, though, was as a policewoman. Her acting career spans many decades. Her life has seen a lot of success. Dickinson has appeared in over 50 films over her 6-decade acting career. She was a popular actress before starring on Policewoman, most known for appearances in Rio Bravo with John Wayne and Ocean's 11 with the Rat Pack. As her celebrity grew, she rose to become one of the country's top cinematic stars. She appears in Dressed to Kill, Wild Palms, Sabrina, and Pay It Forward, among other films. She appeared in television series as well as on the big screen. Her most recent television performances were in the 2004 television series Judging Amy and the 2009 Hallmark Channel film Mending Fences. Clint Eastwood, born 1930. Who hasn't heard of Clint Eastwood? He was born May 31st, 1930 in California and is a well-known American actor. He gained prominence as the man with no name in the Dollars trilogy. Even though he's now in his 90s, he's still busy and doing his thing. Eastwood is more than an actor. He's also an award-winning filmmaker and producer. He's one of the most honored individuals, having received 4 Golden Globe Awards, 4 Academy Awards, and 3 Caesar Awards. Unforgiven and Million Dollar Baby won Best Director and Best Picture, respectively. He received an AFI Life Achievement Award for his contributions to the entertainment business. Ann-Margret, born 1941. Ann-Margret is a well-known performer from the 1960s and 1970s who is still engaged in the entertainment business today. She rose to prominence in musicals such as State Fair, Bye Bye Birdie, and Viva Las Vegas. However, as time went on, she started to work in a variety of genres, including The Cincinnati Kid, The Train, and the rock opera Tommy. Ann-Margret's breakout performance in 1963's Bye Bye Birdie was capped off with some of the sexiest dancing ever caught on film. She was heavily involved in the music business. She's continued to perform live and has sometimes published songs, most notably a Christmas CD in 2004. Born to Be Wild is her most recent album, which she recorded and published. She claimed that she considered retiring in the 1970s, but concluded that it wasn't for her. She's now in her 80s and just goes along with the ride. Sam Elliott, born 1944. When we think of a cowboy, we automatically think of Sam Elliott. With his slender yet seasoned figure, magnificent mustache, and loud booming voice, he had the image of a real cowboy. Throughout his 5-decade career, he has constantly been the greatest and at times the only obvious fit for this kind of role. He may not have received many awards over extended acting career, but his performances surely garnered him a high level of recognition. He was successful in persuading those responsible for popularizing Sam Elliott in the 1969 film Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. He made his feature film debut. He was also characterized as a cowboy, a label he later accepted. He came to prominence as a result of his roles in You Know My Name and The Big Lebowski. At the age of 78, the actor is still starring in films and television shows. Brigitte Bardot, born 1934. Brigitte Anne-Marie Bardot rose to prominence by appearing in filthy European films and living a defiantly free lifestyle. She was the French siren that no guy could resist when she was at her finest. Her history is more complicated than her public image. She is a model, actress, and fashion icon, as well as a prominent author and animal rights activist. In 1952, Bardot made her significant film debut in Le Trou-Normand. She had gotten the acting bug and made 17 more films. Furthermore, she rose to prominence as a fashion star who consistently established new trends. She had more than just a pretty face, pouty lips, and a great figure. She also has grace and carefreeness that are difficult to replicate. Her brand of perfection seemed effortless, even at ease. Jay Leno, born 1950. Jay Leno was raised in Andover, Massachusetts, after being born in New Rochelle, New York. He completed his collegiate studies at Emerson College with a degree in speech therapy. He also began performing humor during his undergraduate years, and in 1973 he founded his own comedy club. Leno was an aspiring stand-up comedian before becoming one of America's most recognizable TV personalities. By 1986, he had established himself as a late-night talk show presenter, filling in for Johnny Carson on The Tonight Show on a regular basis. In 1992, he became the show's official host. He hosted The Tonight Show until 2009, and then again from 2010 until 2014. He's been presenting his own automobile show, Jay Leno's Garage, since 2014. Al Pacino, born 1940. What more can be said about Al Pacino? At 82, he shows no indications of going into hiding anytime soon, as if he could ever really do so. Despite not regularly appearing in award-winning works, he worked in cinema, television, and theater throughout the decade. With recent credits as Aldo Gucci in Ridley Scott's House of Gucci, he has continued to work in this capacity into the 2020s. Pacino became well known for his parts in classic films such as The Godfather, Scarface, and Glengarry Glen Ross. He rose to prominence during the early 1970s New Hollywood period. He lacked the usual characteristics of leading men from Tinseltown's previous heydays, yet he captured audiences with captivating performances. Despite his refusal to address his personal life, he had a long and successful career in which he pulled off the most unlikely of acting feats. Ally MacGraw, born 1939. Ally MacGraw is most known for her prominence as Jenny, the main heroine in the classic romantic comedy Love Story. The 1970 picture received 7 Academy Award nominations, making it one of the most popular films of all time. Despite the fact that her film career began with a string of good films, she appeared on screen less often in the years that followed. She just stepped out of retirement to participate in a special reunion with Ryan O'Neal. Nonetheless, she now lives a calm life away from the world of film. MacGraw also had recurrent roles on Dynasty and the blockbusters The Getaway and Convoy. She last starred on screen in the 1997 film Glam and on Broadway in the 2006 play Festin. She'd pursued other hobbies in retiring from acting. She's a staunch supporter of animal rights and has worked with animal rights organizations. Robert Duvall, born 1931. Robert Duvall is often placed at the top of lists of the finest American actors. He's been an actor for 7 decades and has appeared in over 85 films. At the age of 90, the acclaimed star, on the other hand, has remarkably few regrets. He's done a great deal and is quite proud of many of his accomplishments, including his charity work and his Oscar award for Tender Mercies. Duvall appeared in The Godfather, The Great Santini, Lonesome Dove, To Kill a Mockingbird, and Apocalypse Now, among others. He now wishes to live his life more leisurely, away from the glamour and dazzle of Hollywood. He and his 4th wife, Luciana, live on their horse property in Virginia. He can't declare his film career over at the age of 90. He also acted opposite his old buddy, Charlie Sheen, in 12 Mighty Orphans. Sally Field, born 1956. You may fall in love with Sally Field in a variety of roles, whether you recall her as the endearingly feisty Gidget, the runaway bride in Smokey and the Bandit, or Norma Ray in Places in the Heart. Who can forget her role as Tom Hanks' mother in Forrest Gump? Field's iconic grin and undeniable elegance have made her a pleasure to watch on both the big and small screens throughout the years. She's always motivated us to work hard and follow our ambitions, whether those aspirations entail being honored on the Hollywood Walk of Fame or elsewhere, via her countless award victories, celebrity-studded romances, health difficulties, and ardent campaigning. She was nominated for Best Supporting Actress in 2012 for her performance in Lincoln, and she's still seeking meaningful roles that reflect her age. Billy Dee Williams, born 1937. For almost 50 years, he has been one of the most remarkable performers to ever appear in film. As Lando Calrissian, the stylish, cape-wearing hero of the Star Wars universe, Billy Dee Williams is considered the pinnacle of intergalactic style. He is, however, a successful actor and artist outside of the sci-fi series that's captivated generations. Williams appeared in 1989's Batman in a minor role with just a few lines. While it may have looked weird for a celebrity of his magnitude to have such a tiny part, it makes more sense when you know the character was District Attorney Harvey Dent. His supporting role in The Empire Strikes Back gave him the opportunity to show off his intergalactic abilities. He continued to work on Star Wars while appearing on Dynasty on a regular basis. He stayed busy for the following 20 years, although much of his work was in cameo appearances or small endeavors. Carla Balenda, born 1925. Sally Bliss was born in New York. Her father, who taught science at Carthage High School, had relocated the family from Ohio. At the age of 17, she enrolled in theater school in Rhode Island, signed a contract with a studio, and met Howard Hughes twice. She also changed her stage name to Carla Balenda and was credited under that name until 1957, when she reverted to her own name. She married World War II soldier John Martin before she was 19 years old. They were married for 15 years and had 2 boys before splitting up in 1959. 6 years later, she married William Rudder, a well-known author and attorney from California. He preferred that she remain at home with her children. That's why she quit performing and began helping charities. Christopher Lloyd, born 1938. Christopher Lloyd is regarded as one of the greatest character actors of all time. His unique blend of charm and madness resulted in a pantheon of legendary film characters. After his credit in Back to the Future, it's difficult to imagine anybody else playing that position. Lloyd, on the other hand, was last seen in the mid-1990s. He went from being an A-lister at the pinnacle of his career to practically disappearing. Don't be concerned, he wasn't transferred to the Wild West or suffocated in a fall. If you look at his career, you'll note that he's still working, and the reason we don't see him in any big-budget movies is because he's not picky. He's still very interested in doing acting as much as he can, even if he doesn't seem to be engaged in being an actor in the same way. Connie Stevens, born 1938. Connie Stevens has etched her name in the annals of Hollywood history with a career spanning over 7 decades. From her early days as a budding starlet in the 1950s to her enduring successes as an actress, singer, and entrepreneur, Stevens has consistently captivated audience with her versatility and charisma. She achieved fame for her roles in popular TV shows like Hawaiian Eye and her musical talents showcased in songs like 16 Reasons. Connie Stevens' longevity in the entertainment industry is a testament to her enduring talent and unwavering passion for her craft. As she celebrates her 104th birthday, her legacy continues to inspire generations, proving that age is merely a number when one's spirit remains eternally youthful.